Morning.
Morning. Good luck. Good luck to you. Good luck. Good luck. Do your best. The clicker's over there by the computer. Clicker's by the computer there.
Guys, step in.
Step in. Well, don't let them cover the
Well,
screen though.
They're good.
When you're ready.
Good morning, my name is Lorraine and I'm the CMO of Pretty Women. According to Vogue Business, around 82% of curvy and plus-size women struggle with finding clothes that is both stylish and fitting to the body type. Here at Pretty Women, we understand that struggle. That's why we decided to create shirt, dress, and skirts that will be able to fit from sizes medium to 6X, and even if your weight fluctuates, you will be able to have this product.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Ariana. I'm the CEO of Pretty Women. Our clothing line is designed to provide you with the best comfort, quality, and style. Our clothing line will be created with the fabric blend, spandex, and elastic. And if you believe in us like we believe in Pretty Women, we'd love to show you more of our As I said before, my name is Ariana, and I'm the CEO.
My name is Nalina, and I'm the secretary. My name is Michaela, and I'm the CTO.
My name's Lorraine and I'm the CMO.
My name's Francisco, and I'm the CFO.
As you know, about 82% of curvy women struggle with finding clothes that they want to stay up the latest trend. And as you can see, about 82%, we're made of that 82%. And personally, me, when I go shopping, I struggle with finding the right style and the right fit. So usually I leave the store disappointed, or I either pick a baggy shirt that doesn't complement my curves. That's why we came up with the baby doll shirt, skirt, and dresses. The skirt and dresses, the dresses will complement a woman's curve and won't be like baggy or doesn't complement their curves at all. And the skirt will be adjustable on the waist, so when your weight fluctuates, you could just adjust it. And if you become like skinny or decide to lose weight, you will also be able to adjust it too.
This is our prototype. There'll be a baby on the top, and my colorway is wearing it right now. It has loose baggy sleeves. This is a prototype we specifically made from hand. It's all hand stitched. It has a cute on the top. As you can see, it's tight on the top but loose on the bottom, so it's cute and stylish. This is our customer personas. Her name would be Stylish. She'd be 24 years old, and her main things would be Instagram and TikTok. She would be an art student that works a 9 to 5. And she eats anywhere in her city.
So what are our goals? Our goals are to provide curvy women the confidence they deserve, the comfortability, and style like all women. So our mission and vision. So what is our mission? As I said before, our mission is to provide curvy women the same chance that more skinnier women have. Who are our customers? Curvy women, plus size women, women from large all the way to 6X. What do we envision of our customers? We just envision for them to have the best chances in clothing, as all women do. And this is our ad.
Have you ever tried on clothes and just felt defeated? Like no matter what you pick, nothing fits right, and you start thinking, maybe the problem is you. I've been there. It hurts, and it gets old fast.
But that's exactly why we created Pretty Woman, a clothing brand made to fit you. Our pieces stretch, adjust, and move with your body, so you never feel tight or uncomfortable. You deserve to feel confident, beautiful, and seen. With Pretty Woman, your clothes finally meet you where you are. And trust me, you are more than enough.
You want to point it at the computer, that's where not the screen.
Alright, so, our COGS, so, for our fabrics that we're using, it'll be around $13.48 for the fabrics we use to make our clothing. And for the sewing equipment that we've used so far, it's around $6.27 for sewing equipment that we may use for making these pieces of clothing. And per piece, it would cost a total of around $19.75 for each piece of clothing that we make. So, our town is around 2.4 billion with a total of 34.8 million units sold. Our SAM is 292.7 million with a total of 4.18 million units sold. Sold around 8.7 million with a total of 124.2 thousand units sold with a conversion rate of 3%. Analysis cost. So, like we said, 82% of curvy women struggle to find the clothing that's right for them. And the cost of our products is around $60 with an average price of $70 per piece. Plus extra if our customers want more custom-made designs that's right for them. Our customer distribution. So, how we plan to get our customers in is through social media posts, word of mouth, and interactive surveys, and social media posts, and more. We plan to keep our customers through custom-made clothing, discounts and deals, as well as promotions throughout the business's lifespan. And what we plan to grow our business is through satisfied customer reviews and possibly release more pieces of clothing if it proves to be a success.
This is our website.
So as you can see here, this is one of our prototype sketches. We were mainly focusing on the baby doll that she's wearing right now. So later in the year and going to next year, we will try to make this skirt. This is the one where Michaela was talking about, where you are able to adjust it to your waist and it will have like a flowy bottom. Here is a prototype without it being worn. Here is the front part where you can see the bow, how it looks, how it's flowy at the bottom. And then here we would have our skirt and our dresses in this box. And then right here, for women, you can go to this website and you can scroll down so you can answer this doc.
So our competitions would be Shein, Bloomchick, Universal Standard, and Lane Bryant. So while Shein and Universal Standards don't provide stylish or up to 6X sizes, Lane Bryant provides stylish, doesn't provide stylish, but provides up to 6X. And our main competitor is Bloomchicks. They provide both stylish and up to 6X, but what makes us different from them is that quality. We are able to customize it to your style and have like art on there if you want it and all that.
So why should a customer choose us? They should choose us because we provide quality, comfort, and style. Not only will our shirt fit you the way you want it and whatever design and style you want, it'll last you longer than most shirts do. And this is a photo of our timeline of our video and also our TAMs and some. Thank you.
I'll start off with a question. Thank you guys for the presentation. I'm just kind of curious, how did you guys come to this product here? And I'm also kind of curious about adjusting the sizes. Is that something that's, are you guys doing something different there than other people? And just talk to me a little bit about that.
So most businesses, they usually use machines to make their clothes. The difference between us and them is we'll get your measurements and stuff and we'll adjust it to your size. So if you want more freely movement room around the tummy area, we could do that, or more of the higher up area. And the reason we came up with this idea is because us as teenagers, some of us are precise, and we struggle with finding clothes that provide us all three of the things we provide. And also, we just want to provide the same opportunity that other women want. Any other questions?
Sure. So I loved the way you used language to kind of emphasize the beauty of, let's say, of all weights and all curves, right? So I think that's really great. And I think what you really did well is, that's a problem that I think a lot of teenagers have, and that a lot of women have in general, right? And probably men too, I guess. But maybe it's more something for, you guys targeted women, right? So I loved how you did in your video that you empathize with people, right? You were also vulnerable, saying, hey, we feel that way sometimes, right? So I think that was really well done. And then you had a contrast of, here is our solution to that problem, right? So I felt that came across really good. The only comment I had, like the sound, I think could be a little bit better, right? That's a detail, right? And it's just the way it came across with these speakers. One question I had that maybe is a suggestion to make your case a little bit stronger, to show us when you present the TAM, the SAM, etc., right? Like, how did you come up with those numbers, right? Maybe to walk us through it and say, here is how we figured this out. And look, it's a huge opportunity, right? So that's, I think it would have been more convincing if you walked me through it and say, this is how we calculate. And you did, right? You just got to kind of explain that a little bit more. And then in terms of the survey, I was curious, I would maybe make it 2 questions at the end, right? So it's easier for people to just separate and make sure that they give you an answer. Are you collecting their contact info as well?
Yes.
Right? I think that would be good, because that's kind of, maybe that's some of the early customers that are giving you some feedback there, right? And then you can get back to them and say, hey, we heard your comments and looked at how we addressed it. Just maybe a question for you guys. And I love that you had a prototype and that you're wearing it. That's fabulous. Yeah. What's been the most difficult thing so far in this journey?
I feel like our most difficult thing is probably having to deal with other. Well, you mean as a whole, or as just our business?
You just kind of your business.
Okay. Basically, the hardest thing that we have to face is probably we probably need to work on communication. But other than that, in the end, we usually do work it out and we talk and we created this beautiful thing.
So just teamwork is sometimes something that you get to communicate well and then overcome that. Okay. Any other comments?
I would say trying to get our prototype done on time.
Okay.
Yeah. Because that was the most part that we're struggling with. We had to adjust it and then resew it because we sewed it wrong at first. So
Okay. All right.
Well, I love that you guys started off very strong with being very personable, and you guys related it back to your own personal journeys with the struggle and the issue. I love the prototype, and I love that you're modeling it.
Stick the camera in front of it.
The customer segment, since like you said, some of you can relate, I feel like it could have been a little bit more powerful. For the mission and vision, I think formatting that as just maybe bullet points and not so much questions, what is our mission, what is our vision? More here's maybe a phrase, 2 phrases, and then you go more into depth about it. Let's see, the video, I agree. I feel like the sound, I don't know again if it's because of the way that it's set up in here or something, it kind of did sound a little off. And we can work that out later, but I love that you guys said, trust me, you are more than enough. I feel like that was very powerful. Let's see. I feel like in some of the slides, just branding wise, the use of space, I feel like at times there was too many elements, a little bit too many of the graphics, I guess you could say, and and not too much of like words. And then I would like to see a clear call to action. I feel like this also ties in. I wrote that it was kind of a little bit out of order. Like maybe if I gotten the timeline first of the ad, then the ad, and then the website. So like after they go on your ad, the idea is that they would click on something there on the ad that would take them to your website, and then right on the website, as soon as they open it up, since it is a landing page, you kind of want you want the call to action to be there front and center. So then to fill out that form like ASAP. So making that very clear is super important. And then you guys started off very strong, and then at the end, I feel like you guys could have brought it back to your guys' mission and vision a little bit better, I guess, more powerful. You guys started off really strong, just literally bringing it back to that initial strength at the beginning would be good. Also, probably just one QR code on there. You guys could create some type of like link tree, or like what are the two different
Okay,
things?
so this one right here, that's for the call to action. And then the other one,
This one's a link tree of all of our social media.
Yeah, I would probably take the socials off, and then I don't know if you've seen where there's like the Instagram icon and then it has your at. That would be a good idea. And then just having the call to action front and center. Yeah, other than that, you guys did so great, and I love your outfits. Very on brand.
I thought that the presentation was really good. Yeah, as far as branding, I kind of agree. Keeping everything a little bit more consolidated. Simple is more, especially in marketing, keeping things a little more simple. And then I also agree about the clear call to action. I was just a little bit confused about like, as far as like where do I go to go and purchase the item. And then I did have a question about sizing. Like you guys had showed your website. Did you guys have like a custom like quiz or something to show like what size that they want or something like that? Have you thought of that?
so basically for our sizing, either we would meet up with them or they would meet up with us, and we would have a measuring tape or measuring like tape basically, and we would size them ourselves.
Okay, and then like logistically speaking, as far as like someone going in person and measuring, if you guys are doing higher volume, how would you kind of leverage the cost of labor versus the cost of the product?
We probably, we wouldn't want to charge like a big amount more, because like that's our brand, you know, providing like the same. So we'd probably like charge like maybe a little bit more, like maybe like a small amount more, because it is a lot of fabric. But at the end of the day, we wouldn't like charge a big amount like most businesses.
That's all I have.
Everybody done? All right, Pretty Woman, thank you.